Hello, welcome. Wanted to share today's face of the day, and this is what it looks like. I'm recording this end of October. I was inspired after recording my project pan updates, like the pan, that palette, and also rolling project pan. Today I decided I wanted to do an eye look from Pat McGrath Labs Midnight Sun, and that's what I did today. I only knew that was the look I was going for, to use one particular shade. And I think you probably know what the shade is if you know the palette. But in the order of application for my makeup today, some protection, I used the Beauty of Joseon Matte Sun Stick. I'm getting to the end of this, SPF 50. Prime my lids with the CoverGirl Lid Lock-Up Primer. And then for the eyes, Pat McGrath Midnight Sun. I used all the mattes. So I used Extreme Dusk, used it on as my brow powder, and also as part of this eye look, mainly at the outer lower lash line for an extra definition slightly. And then I did use Taboo and Vermilion Venom, these two, as my matte all over my lid and also lower lash line. The star of the show all over my lid, the shimmer, the glimmer, the shine that you see. My camera, the eye look is a bit washed out. I try to dim. I think that's the dimmest I can go, if you can see, but hopefully I can capture the beauty. And if you have this palette, you already know the beauty of the shadow. Not sure why I haven't used it in a while since starting a project with this palette, but used Blood Moon 005, that shadow all over my lid. And then I wanted to actually go into a different palette to get an inner corner shade, something perhaps as fiery as the Blood Moon 005. But I decided, no, let me see if I can work with something here from this palette. So I went into Skin Show Moon Glow, the shadow, and I did not like how icy or cool tone it looked against the Blood Moon 005. So I went into Jubilee and applied that on top of it, built it up, and I like this better. On the inner corner, the gold with the fiery copper orange. Blood Moon 005 was a shade that I was like, I need to use this next when I use this palette. And I do enjoy this eye look, and I hope to wear it more often. Yeah. After the eye look, I decided to mix something for my under eye. So what I did was a little bit, just a teensy-weensy bit of my Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation Matte, and the shade is Deep Ochre. A little bit of it, pumped out a little bit of the VB Beauty Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer in Golden, and then a little bit of my Ori Glow Lust in Goldstone, mixed it all up, and then applied it under eye. And then I wanted to brighten this part just a little bit more. I used my CL Conceal and Protect SPF 50 concealer in 14W, mixed it in with whatever was left of the other three products, and just applied it right here. Next thing I did was went ahead and applied my Lisa Eldridge Kitten Flick liquid eyeliner top lash line, and then Amicole mascara. I still don't like how goopy this mascara is when I take out the brush and a lot of product is on it. So I scrape it off, and sometimes I actually wipe off excess on a cloth, then proceed to apply my mascara. For my blush, I knew I wanted to continue using the Mess Beauty Swathi palette, trying to get that Cinch Beauty Persistent Persimmon vibes, the color of that blush. I went in and used Mustard and Caramel, these two, and this is the Mess Swathi palette. I used Mustard and Caramel for my blush. I did not use Sunshine this time. I just allowed the glow from the Auric Glow Lost and also the VB Beauty Cell Rejuvenating Priming Moisturizer, the glow from those products to come through. So just use these, and while I was at it, I thought, let me try using this palette for my bronzer. So I mixed these two. I first applied it on the back of my hand, and this is deeper than I would like as a bronzer. It leans cooler on my skin tone. So what I did was just a little bit of this and then a lot of this, and that's my bronzer applied all over. So I used these 4 shades as my cheek product. I'm excited just finding different ways to use products. I'm just tickled right now. Used the Guerlain Meteorites Compact in Golden. I used all the shades except for this coral one, mixed it all up and just applied it on my under eye. Enjoying that. And lightly all over, I used my Wet n Wild powder. It's the Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Essence Primer and Finish Powder. Use that all over. After using Extreme Dusk, yes, from the Pat McGrath palette as my brow powder, I set it with my e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. And then for my lips, I think that is all I used. Yes, for my lips, used the Lisa Eldridge Enhance and Define Lip Liner in Decade. Then topped it with my Isa Maya Beauty Lip Lac in Black Veil. And that is my makeup of the day, face of the day. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and while you're here, if you have not subscribed, I would love for you to consider subscribing. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video.